YouTube is better. Because Facebook, any small glimpse with coverage, it cuts off. So YouTube seems to do it better. Good afternoon. I'm going back home. So we are heading down to Leeds from Durham, which is about 73 miles now on this very highway, A1M. We are pushing it down to Leeds, and then from Leeds we'll probably get to, we'll see. I might go via Manchester or I'll go via Sheffield. I'm still thinking on which route to take, because A1 would have been better, where the one that goes via Pontefract. But the problem with that, there's construction there, it's only two lanes, and because the traffic becomes too much. If I go via Sheffield, it's fine, but there's also traffic. It's a Friday as I go into Sheffield. Good afternoon. All right, you're welcome. If I go to Manchester, there's a lot of traffic, which I can't even, I don't know what to think. If you are anywhere in the UK, which one would you advise? Going via Manchester, via Sheffield, or using A1 via Doncaster, and then come to Chesterfield, to Buxton or Sheffield, Buxton, Baslow there, or Manchester, Manchester Airport, then Highland. I'm still thinking on which one to take. Actually, I'm coming from Newcastle. Good afternoon. If you have joined us, and we are welcome. It's en route to Leeds. After a lot of work on Friday, during the week, we're now heading back home. So I'm going to Lord, and then go home. It's a Friday. Thank you for joining me today on this route, long route, basically. I have 2 hours to go and 58 minutes, 127 miles to cover, with a lot of stop and goes because of traffic as I pass certain cities. But well, the week was fun. I normally don't like this kind of routes on a Friday, because you end up failing to get home, and today I have only less hours of work time. I only have less hours of drive time as well. So it becomes a challenge if ever I'm to consider the fact that I have to go home tonight. You know, come what may, I should be home. That stresses me a lot, but nonetheless, I'm coming from Scotland. It was a beautiful road. Long way, it's about 6 hours, 5 hours 42 from my loading point to my destination, which I did 3 hours yesterday, 3 hours 40. And today I did 2 hours 4 minutes, and I got offline quickly. I'm on my way back empty for Monday, which I'm going to load still before I go home. Because if I don't load, the problem is I will need to wake up very early on Monday, go to load. It just disrupt the whole week really. So try not to do that. If it is your first time, please just subscribe. We'll be happy to have you around here. It's a beautiful Friday. Just hitting it home really from Scotland, Edinburgh. So I'm on my way back home. Being East Midlands, or just the Midlands, yeah, West Midlands, yeah, West Midlands. So I will show today. I was passing Leeds last night and saw a beautiful night. But people would think now, okay, it was beautiful, we saw it. How does it look in the day? So let's go together. We pass Leeds and we'll just see how it looks like. Let's just see all these marvels, all these beautiful things on the road. If you have any question or any comment or anything that whatsoever, you just type there below and then the panel will surely see it and then answer to you. And if you have any suggestion, because I'm actually not knowing which one to take. I'm thinking of I'm going to a place called Buxton in Derbyshire. So now, Buxton is between Manchester and Derby and Chesterfield and Sheffield and yeah, there, in those mountainous areas. So now, I'm still considering which route to take. If you were me, which one would you take? If you are in the UK, really, which one would you take from Newcastle, right, to get to Leeds, right? Would you take Manchester M62 or will you go down M1 Sheffield and then cut off 630 to get into Sheffield quickly up there, Peak District you are in, Buxton? Or you would go via A1 down straight to Doncaster, get to Doncaster, M18, and then you reach Chesterfield, then you go to Buxton. Or you just go via Manchester, M62 Manchester Airport, A555, yeah, Island A6 you're in. Which one you do take? So these are the pros and cons, right? Manchester is relatively faster to drive until you get to Ireland because it's all motorways, right? But then it's too long. The distance is about 80 miles from Leeds via Manchester, right? Via Sheffield, it's about 64 miles from Leeds via Sheffield. But in Sheffield, you're going to go through town. There's a lot of robots, low mileage speed that you must drive or using, right? And then A1. A1 is usually the fastest, but you must pass a place that they're doing construction. It's only 2 lane like this. So they're doing construction and they're what is it called? They're fixing a bridge there. And to be honest with you, it takes you almost 10 to 15 minutes to pass there. And when you're rushing home, you wouldn't want to stop somewhere. You just want to glide and you get to your destination. That's another situation that I have. So my question to you is, what would you do? Would you rather go straight via Sheffield 64 miles, or you go via A1 where there's traffic and the construction of the bridge, or you go via Manchester where it is the longest and there's also traffic for about 14 miles. In that distance, the traffic is about 6 miles in between. What would you do? The live broadcasting from A1M towards Leeds. Good afternoon to you on Friday. It's a beautiful Friday, really. So now, let me bring the question again. You are from Newcastle and you are going to a place called Buxton, right? So for Buxton is in a mountain between between Manchester, Chesterfield, Derby, Sheffield, right? So you are going there from Newcastle. You are on A1. and then you get to Leeds. Would you go via Manchester, or you would go via Doncaster or Sheffield? Comment down below. In the meantime, I'll be driving, hoping for answers or hoping for a miracle to tell me that I must just go straight down. Please like the live if you may, and subscribe if you are new. Thank you very much. Good afternoon to you. So by the way, Manchester is the longest. Doncaster is somewhat usually the fastest, but because of traffic and Pontefract, it takes long, right? And then from there, Sheffield is the shortest. But in Sheffield, you have to go through all those stops and goes, traffic and robots and all those things. So which route would you prefer? Just comment down below, just like the live. Share it to other people. Let's see what's going on the road. But in the meantime, I'll be just driving. I'll just be driving to Buxton. That's my destination. 2 hours 50. Please like the live if you may, just so that we can at least the live can be shared to many people also. Hit the like button, subscribe, make you and me famous. So I'm actually into North Yorkshire County. So I have 63 miles to cover before I get a comment that would help me. So I will stop there after 63 miles to check on your comments if you have given me a direction to use. I have 3 options: Manchester, Sheffield, and Doncaster. Going to Buxton. Doncaster will pass by, what is that? Chesterfield, then I'll go in. Sheffield, I'll go via Sheffield inside, cross over to at the back of Sheffield, the southern side, then I go to Buxton. Or Manchester, I will go all the way M62, M60, M56, A555, A6, straight, then I'm in Buxton. So which one would you choose for me? Let's comment down below. Good afternoon in England. 13:12 precisely. So I'm approaching a place called the Scotch Corner. Oh yes, so we are going to Leeds. A1M for you. Should overtake you. The road is getting wider now. And it's 59 miles to Leeds. Good afternoon to those coming by the channel. It's a beautiful channel for you, just tailor-made so that people could see how the world looks like. So at the moment we are running in the UK, seeing how M1, how the main routes are, and all the places that you might want to know. Good afternoon to you. So we are actually coming from Scotland today, Newcastle, just past Newcastle. On my way to, for some that may come by the channel, they ask themselves, but where is this? I'm on my way to Leeds in the UK, and just passing Scotch Corner on A1M motorway. You see, driving from the right, from passing, what is that? Keeping left and passing right. It's a beautiful view, actually. It's beautiful places. Just put your comment down below, please, and then like the live, subscribe. I do show all these places everywhere. I go to London, I go to Swansea, Cardiff, I go to Norwich, I go to Birmingham. I was just in Manchester a few days ago this week. I did post a video on that. Please, just like the live, just subscribe if it is your first time coming by. Thank you very much for joining today. It's a Friday, as we are hitting it, hoping to get home on time. The weather is just gloomy in a way. For some reason, it's showing signs of that it might rain a little bit later. So we'll see. I hope I'll be home by then. And for interest's sake, I'm in a Volvo iSave 2024 edition with mirror cams, the one that does not have mirrors. It only has a camera, then projection inside, camera there, projection inside. So everything, I don't have to look outside. I look where I am inside, and the other side just inside as we go along. Thank you very much. So we're passing Catterick, another small place. There's a little bit of industry going on here, and a little bit of farms there and there. So we are on our way to Leeds. So, you know, last night there was something interesting that happened actually. When I was passing Leeds last night, I was streaming, and for some reason I noticed that Leeds is so beautiful. I never had to think about it that way. It's so beautiful. It is actually very, very beautiful, Leeds. So today, that's not no one. Since I'm now coming back, let me stream live and show you what I see and when I'm driving these places. So I'm coming from Edinburgh in Scotland. Unfortunately, I did not get into town and I did not stay long. I just got there and offloaded quickly and came back. So I thought, let me not stream or let me not take a video. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have shown you. It's also one of the beautiful places of England, actually, of UK, Edinburgh. I love it, and Glasgow is also beautiful. But I was in Edinburgh, then Dunbar, then came back via Berwick, and then now, and then Durham, Scotch Corner. Now it's Catterick that I just passed now. So let's get going together. Let you just subscribe if you are new, so that you won't miss all of these streams that I do. Beautiful views and beautiful features that you will see all the time. For those subscribing, we appreciate. Thank you so much for coming by. So I have 2:37 and the 3:55 on my clock, and 2:37 is the time to get there, and 15:59 the estimated time of arrival based on the traffic and everything that is at the moment. So I have Barrow Bridge, Wetherby, and then Leeds, which is 47. I've moved 47 only from when I started. Now it was about 74. Yeah, I'm moving fast. Just a few likes on the live, and please subscribe so that each time I do these things, you watch, you will see again. You won't be left alone. You won't be left alone. Just subscribe if you are new, so that put a comment down below. I will read them, and I will always answer each and every one of them. That's how I do treat my subjects. We are together. I do text back to just answer and say a few things to appreciate your existence and your time on this live streaming. So this is a show called Drive Time in the Top Deck iSave Volvo 2024 edition, and route from Newcastle to Buxton, basically. So that's the name of this show, or live streaming. It is called Drive Time in the Afternoon on Friday. The cockpit being the Volvo iSave 2024 edition. And then in that we are en route to Buxton, actually, via Leeds. You see. So it's beautiful, man. It's just beautiful. Let's get heated together. Good afternoon to you. So you hear from time to time, I will talk about where I am, things where I'm going so that people can understand that this is not just a route that I'm going, it's a special route. This route comes from London up to Scotland unbroken, so it's a special one. So good afternoon to you. Yeah, like a walk on it is slow, but at the speed of it, I'm moving very fast. Hitting it to Leeds, which is about around 55 minutes. I should be there. Should be passing Leeds. The total time is 2 hours 32, which I need to take to get to my destination. We'll see, man, when I get there, which route to choose. We'll see. I did my first break and I'm done with it. I'm just hitting the road now. Let's go together. Don't be left alone. Just subscribe if you're new. Hit the like button. Say something. Let's share what's happening on Friday. It is a Friday actually. Wherever you are, what time is it? On here is 13:27. So what time is it on you? What is happening there where you are? What are you busy with? Let's talk about those things. As I channel you through to Buxton via Leeds, together. Let's just talk. Let's discuss whatever that we want to talk about. You see, it is a Friday. A few likes for a Friday, for the job well done for the week. So if you ask yourself, where is it going? What happened? I'm coming from Scotland. It's been about almost 8 months since I went to Scotland, so I went there again today. It was a sweet, just delivery coming back, so I did not take long, just quick delivery. And I'm on my way back home, hoping to be home tonight. So it's 45 to Leeds left. afternoon. Welcome. Channeling through to Leeds, basically, from Newcastle. It's a beautiful Friday, actually, and it's just beautiful. So I'm left with 95 miles. Where I started at around 251. So I'm now left with 95 minutes left. Welcome. It's a beautiful, beautiful Friday from Newcastle. You know, heading down to Leeds. From Leeds, if you are in the UK, right? If you are in the UK and you know all these rules, please just help me. I'm asking, which route must I use? Via Manchester, or must go via Leeds, via Sheffield, or must go via Doncaster? If you are well aware of how it is in the UK, which route would you choose? So I'm going to speak about these routes, right? Each by each, so that we understand what's going on, right? Number one, which is just straightforward, which is Sheffield. It is 64 miles, but it goes through Sheffield, right? That's number one. Number two, there's Manchester. Manchester, via Manchester, there's traffic there. It is the longest with 80 miles. Sheffield is 64. Doncaster is, I think it's 72. Yes, 72 miles. So this is what happens on each route. Sheffield goes through inside Sheffield. So there's going to be a lot of stops and whatever there. Okay. Manchester, it goes through many places that are motorway or highway or freeway, whichever way you call it. It's faster until you get to Manchester. It's 80 miles until you get to Manchester, and then there's high lane. Now, where there's traffic for about 6 miles, that place is so terrible. And the time I'll get there, it takes a long time to pass there. Okay. And then Doncaster. Doncaster is usually the fast. I would prefer it most of the time. But there's traffic that is going to hold me for almost 50 minutes, if not more. Which one would you choose? Which one would you choose? Doncaster, Manchester, or Sheffield? Sheffield is 64 miles. Going through Sheffield takes its own time as well. Manchester, there's long distance, very fast, if not traffic here to Manchester. And then there's traffic to Highland, Buxton. And then there's Doncaster, where there's a problem in Sheffield, in Chesterfield, not too bad, but mostly in Pontefract, where there is so much traffic there. Which one would you choose? Just take a guess, man. Contribute. Say something. I love this. I love this. So in the UK we drive, we pass right, we keep left, right? The steering is on the right hand side of the vehicle. Unlike in America or other places or Canada, we drive from, you are driving, I'm seated on the right hand side of the vehicle, and we keep left and we pass right? So I'm doing what is perfectly fine. This is the slowest lane where I am, and then the other two are, as you can see, cars passing me, they are faster ones. So I'm perfectly correct where I am right now, where I'm driving. If you check the other side, I think you can see cars going the opposite way. Whereas in America or in France or Germany as well, Poland, the greater Europe, you will find them driving on the left side, passing left and keeping right. You see what I mean? So in the UK, we keep left and pass right. So I'm on the left side and driving on the right-hand side of the vehicle myself, well, that's where the steering wheel is. and then we are going to lead. So it should not cause confusion on the pole, on the panel, or wherever. I'm not doing anything wrong, actually. That's why people are overtaking me on my right-hand side. And then everything just seems normal. It is normal, actually. It doesn't seem normal. It is actually normal. See what I mean? So that's how it is here. And it's a beautiful afternoon, though, and we are going. I was just having problems with network coverage, so now it seems like it's getting better. I wish someone would stay until we get to Leeds. Last night, it showed me something that I did not know. Such a beautiful place, such a beautiful city, such beauty, such beauty. How many lanes are we now? We are now 3 lanes, okay. There's still 3 lanes, so I might need to go inside. Unless Karina is moving faster, we'll see. So let's just go together. We are going, we're going. Keep going. Let's go. So you will find that in most cases, unlike now, that I just let the infiltration of other vehicles onto the motorway just come by easily, and I did not shift to the middle lane because the lanes were not going in vigorously. They were actually coming, and there was a long stretch of a shoulder that would let them slide, and they were also traveling at a higher speed, so I didn't have to bother myself. But in most cases, I would shift to the inner lane so that I let them all in, increase speed, and then I will filter back to the outer lane. That's what I do. So I also advise people to be patient with other vehicles and other people whilst they're driving. You're not really sure how good they are they learning or what's going on. So you need to be patient with them, always. So right now we are moving fast, 33 miles, which is around, let's just say, let's put it 40 minutes, if not less, or 37, better still. Maybe there's no traffic, so it won't not take long. So you will see as we go, gradual increase in volumes of vehicles, because now people are getting more and more, and also you will see trucks getting more and more as well as we go. So just moving. My network again. So I still have 3.5 hours to go, and I need 2 hours, 8 minutes, based on my set nav, which I don't know the direction is taking. Let's see. Where is it going? Ah, perfect. So it's giving me Sheffield, which means no, going. High volumes of traffic now towards Leeds. 27 miles to go. So you will find out that as we get towards Leeds, traffic volumes becomes more, and because Leeds is actually it's a big city. It's a big city, and it also takes a lot of traffic because we have major highways meeting there, namely A64 which is a big one, to York, Nasbro, Harrogate, all those things goes there, Scarborough, Beverly, whatever, it goes that direction to the sea, right? And then we have M62 that goes to Liverpool. It passes through Leeds. And we also have M1 that is going to Sheffield down to London. And then A1 goes to London as well via Peterborough, Doncaster, Peterborough, Doncaster, Newark, Peterborough, Cambridge, Stansted, London. That's A1 for you, via Enfield. So those are big ones. It's one of the days I'm really tired. I'm really tired today from Scotland, and just trying to get as much as possible if I can get home and rest. I'm so tired. Why does it feel like I'm talking to myself today? Good afternoon to you. There we go. All right, so you're left with, no, not so much. Doncaster 41, Leeds 16, yeah, that's good. Very soon you should be getting there. Yeah, so this week has just been somewhat difficult. But at the same time, it was interesting because I had about 2 laws that were refused by the clients because because of the shelf life. Imagine if a company says shelf life should be 10 months and more, and then you get these 2 days, like 9 months and 9 months. 3 weeks and 5 days, so which means it's 2 days only for it to be 10 months. They say that shelf life is long, and they refused it. And then when I take it to another branch of theirs, the very same stuff, they took it. I'm thinking like, and they isn't asking me, but why would they do that? Maybe they didn't want the stock. They ordered, but they didn't really want the stock, so it didn't matter to them. But then, well, what can we say? We just drive, get there, and then do whatever that is required. Give a response to whatever that is the situation. And then you bring it back. If you must bring back, take it somewhere, instruction again. Okay, then come back. Oh, yeah. This one, what is this one doing now? Come on, Pajero, what's going on? Speech, what's going on? Keep your lane, man, keep your lane. We don't want any problems here. And the following distance is it's too short. If anything happens to that blue truck, what happens then? If anything happens to that blue truck, what happens? And you're so behind, like, if you want to overtake, just overtake. I always advise motorists that, guys, if ever you feel like the truck ahead of you is traveling at a low speed and you must overtake, Don't try to, okay, now let's change lanes. I think we should change it. This one is getting slow. Maybe it's getting tired. Yeah, it's getting tired, yes. Thank you. That's it. On our way. What this sign about? Major works where? Yorkshire Green or something said only construction to all that place. Unfortunately, we are just going through. Hey, 1 minute junction 31, white loads on 2. Alright, that is around Pontefract. So unfortunately, I'm not going that route today. Good afternoon. That's the general on the cockpit, and the captain is handling everything so well for you so that you can arrive alive, safe following distance, managing to keep your lanes, be steady, be awake, see what's going on, your surroundings everywhere. Make sure everyone is safe on a Friday. Good afternoon to you. So this morning I met a friend of mine that I had never met. We are just talking all the time, and today we met finally and went to Scotland in the morning around just after Morpeth. That led my day. Actually, I was not really in good mood for some reason. The fact that I was going so much long distance on a Friday, and then I called him, man. I said, "Look, I'm actually passing Newcastle, which is your wood. Where are you?" He said, "No, I'm on my way to. I'm going to Scotland, actually, to Glasgow. So please, where are you?" I said, "No, I'm in Newcastle. I'm actually about to leave." He drives one of those vans, so he transport also his class deliveries. And then I saw him. What a beautiful soul. May God bless him, man. May God just bless him. He's just someone. So let's get going together on this Friday. So we are almost approaching it, and maybe you will notice that the volumes of traffic gets more and more, but there's a lot of infiltration coming now. There are a lot of traffic filtering as we go along, so we just go together. Let's experience all this. So on our way. So for my journey, I'm left with an hour 55, and I have 3:17 on my taco. I haven't done the rest, so I'm not resting along the way. That's why I hit it flat out until I get to my destination. Then I'll rest. I'll just take a rest first. Well, probably not, because I've just only done 3 hours. I'll probably just load for an hour, which turns out to be, I think that will do 4 hours, 4 hours 10, because they load for about 15 to 20 minutes, and I also strap it and close quickly, 10 minutes, then I'll be done. Then I'll be done. From then, I'll go to my yard, which is just about 10 minutes away again. Go rest, and then we'll see. But if ever that will take longer, we'll see whichever will take longer. If there isn't any traffic on the en route, then I will be able to take a rest when I get there. So it's good afternoon to you. I always greet. If you are arriving for the first time, please just hit subscribe, man. Would really appreciate it. Please subscribe. I show more of these routes over and over. Wherever you go. I'm on my way to Buxton with you. And I'm happy that it is a Friday. I'm finally going home after the whole week of sleeping away from home and go to see my people. You see, it's Friday, it's beautiful Friday. The winter has decided to run away, so at least we are left with the approaching summer, which gives us time to just bask in the sun, you know, for a change. From wherever you are, it's good afternoon, good evening, good morning, or maybe good night. I don't know where you're coming from. Just in the comment section, put where you are so that we know which countries have visited today, so that we know the part of the world. I'm hoping every part of the world will be represented. And then I'll come back to you later when I get to my destination, when I stop, when I'll be able to read and watch and respond. I will surely respond, especially on a Friday. I respond. When I get to my destination, I will respond to every comment. That's a promise I make. Please just subscribe if it is your first time. Let's grow together. Let's grow this channel. Right? Let's encourage each other and give us strength. Each other strength so that we can grow this channel. And each time I go to places like, I think on Monday I will be in Bournemouth, if I'm not mistaken, or Cardiff. To depend on which ones, but I think I have those loads. I will check my mails, but that's what I was told. So I'll be going to either Cardiff or Bournemouth. Oh, okay, I'm going to Cardiff, then load from Cardiff for Bournemouth. Yeah, that's correct. Now I get it. So let's just go together. So you can see the volumes. So I'm already almost trying to select which lane I should take now, because there's going to be A1 on the other side, A64 getting out, and I'm going to take on M1 since I want to get to Sheffield. Thank you for those joining. It is an afternoon on Friday. What is the date today? Is it 21st or the 20th? 21st, I think. All your comments I will be responding. I will respond each and every comment. I love it that way. Yes, thank you. So I'm on the cockpit. So the ship that we're using is called Ice Volvo. The mirror. What a quiet. It's a no nothing. You're all welcome. If it is your first time, please subscribe. Please comment. Please say something. Represent wherever you are. Maybe you are from Skegness, where I was yesterday. Or maybe you are from Chatsworth. Or maybe you are from Caernarfon. Or maybe you are from Ireland, Dublin. Or you are from York. Or you're just here in Leeds. Or Cambridge. St. Edmunds. Norwich, wherever you are. Maybe you're coming from, from where I'm coming from now, the Scotland. we are welcome. Or maybe you are from Malaysia or Bangladesh. Last night I was visited by the Bangladesh general. He said we are both generals. I'm from Bangladesh. I was so happy. When I got where I was going, Newcastle, I got to sleep in Newcastle. I was just laughing about it. I said, no, this man is just, it's beautiful, man, you know. Yeah. Just good to connect, you know what I mean? Just beautiful. Let's get going together. Pardon me because I don't really keep quiet. I keep talking because I want people to know me. I want people to hear me. I want people to know that this is not a robot. Actually, there's someone on the cockpit here. We are the plane is in control. Someone is controlling it. We are not on autopilot. So let's go together. Thank you for those that joined us today. Thank you for those that are joining. So this is, okay, should I say welcome to this yet? Should I say that? Okay. We're trying to be in Leeds now. We're still trying, but we are almost. So, but you can already see A1 South M62 how it's already shaping it. It's already saying where it is going, and we are on our way to Leeds now. Actually, green was actually traffic. Okay, so that direction is where we're going. And I'm going to London, Leeds, Manchester, M62. Right. So it is decided. I was asking on which route you would take, A1, M1, or M62 when you're going to Buxton. From here, from where we are now. This is the decider, the crunch time. So it is decided by my sat-nav. It said, let's take M1, then take Sheffield, and be inside. It's 1 hour 46, which is 66 miles. I don't know why 1 hour 46, 66 miles is it a better option. Because A1, yes, that's just there in Pontefract. There's traffic there because they are constructing a bridge. But then from there, what happens? Now from there, it's scot-free. But again, I will have traffic in Chesterfield. Okay, so that becomes a detriment. That's right there. So now, if I take Manchester is the longest. The problem with Manchester is I will need to pass the airport. So a problem. Or after that, I need to highlight another problem. And for 6 miles, 10, 30, 40, 0, I elect Chesterfield. I mean, give your comment, say what you think is better, so that next time when I come here, I just use that one. And then I will come to update you on either on your channel or I will just message you to confirm whichever option you gave me. Was it worth it? Was it the best? What happened? I will come back to tell you. So welcome to Leeds. Yes, so this is Leeds. You can already see how pretty smooth everything is right here. We are on M1, officially off A1M. So this is now M1 separated from. And then we are going to meet, what's that? We are going to meet M62 in the next 9 miles from here. Yes, M62. If it is your first time, please subscribe. Just say hello. I will always and surely come back to you and speak to you when I get time, which is today. I'm going to get time anyway. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining. It's beautiful, beautiful. So 53 Manchester, and then it will take 32 from Manchester to Buxton. That place at this time, if I was there already, yes, I would elect that route. But if I am to be there around past 3, 4, it's hectic. I won't make it. But now, if I use Sheffield, the advantage of Sheffield is that it is shorter, number one. It is also mostly no traffic. Now that M1 is finished, they're no longer having any construction there. It is very, very, very fast. You quickly get there, and that's it. So that's good about it. So please, let's just share your comments and your views and your ideas. Oh, just tell me, are you going to have something, is it a gathering or anything tomorrow? What's happening at your hood? What's happening? What are you doing? What are you busy with? If it is your first time, please just subscribe. Thank you very much for coming, and you're welcome to come today. We are so pleased. I am so pleased personally to have you around. It's unfortunate I can't see you. I can't see what you comment about at the moment. But please, thank you for your time being with me. I've been driving now for an hour 30, 305, an hour 25, and I'm left with an hour 42 to get to my destination, which is in Derbyshire County. So let's go together. Okay, so now there's a bit of traffic because there's construction now that one lane is closed. So let's just get together. Slow down a little bit for maybe a few miles, but there's movement just there ahead. I can see there's movement, which is fine. So not a big problem. So because you can see on the yellow sign, you may see there's 800 yards. The road is coming back to 2 lanes. Oh yes, that's Leeds for you. There's construction for the next, I think 3-4 miles left now. This whole area was closed, one lane for some time when they were fixing that barrier, the middle barrier. So now it's fixed. They are now only a few miles ahead that is left to fix, which is good progress actually for if you had to consider how it has been. So they're doing well. So good afternoon to you. You are welcome. Okay. It's a beautiful day on Friday, really. It's a beautiful day on Friday. So we've come to a stop. I don't know why now. Okay, so we are moving. Let's move. Moving right along. I was hoping that when I come back here, there will be just sun, to be sunny and beautiful, because this place is so beautiful, man. But the problem is it's a bit windy and foggish like and all that. So that's the problem now, but I'm hoping to capture clear vision for you guys to see. All right. Oh, now there's movement. So I think it's just because of infiltration, people coming from other sides, coming from Leeds, getting onto M1 actually. It's coming from Leeds, going onto M1. Because there, as you can see, there's one here, one exit and entrance, and there's another exit and entrance there, and then there's also one lane closed, saying one lane closed just in the next 800. It's now 200 yards. So let's just go together. Help me pass this place, you know. Remove all the loneliness from me. Okay, the lanes are open. I might have to do this. I might have to indicate in here. And then we can move. basically 50 miles on, so everyone has to drive here 50 miles per hour, not beyond that. So this lady is now busy in the car. One hand somewhere, one hand somewhere. Now there's a problem. We end up forgetting that we are driving here. There's another exit ahead, the entrance ahead, so it's another problem, so we slow down again. So in between the barriers, they're trying to fix the barriers first, then they can let the traffic go. The other side they're done, so this, you can see there's movement, good movement from the other side because they're done with that side. This side is left with just a few miles and the repainting of the marks and stuff, in marking and all that. That's what is required now. It's a beautiful afternoon, really. Beautiful afternoon. So the plan is very simple. I'm going straight to Lord if I'm not affected by traffic. But I'm thinking this traffic is just here until this lane is open because they are fixing the barrier. Once they're done with that, for 4 miles, so I'm going to be in this kind of 2-lane drive like this dual for the next 4 miles, as they're saying, for 4 miles. So, and I have 5 miles left of drive before I get M62 departs. That's another junction, interesting junction. It looks beautiful there. I think it would be good if people will see that as well. Those who are far and beyond from the Leeds and the UK, or maybe across seas, if that is the case for you, it would be beautiful to see. How does it look like? So now trying to push, but I need to go to the outer lane. Seems not to materialize. They keep also pushing so that there isn't such movement. So I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Does it see me? It doesn't see me. It sees me, but it doesn't allow me. So I don't have to cause unnecessary movement. So I just keep myself here. So if you see there's a black side that is on the other side, I think you will see they're still filling up this place. Still trying to fill it up, so they're not done yet. When they're done, then they will put a barrier like the other side, I think, and they'll open for us, and then we'll also drive. For some reason, there are just people that drive when they're driving. They choose to stop just unnecessarily so. And some are just slow when they start moving and causing unnecessary traffic when it shouldn't be. You see? Like where we are now. There's a lot of movement ahead, but... Okay, there we go. Now I can go to this line. Thank you. I was getting warmer actually because that's not my lane even. Let's just, as we go along. Sometimes traffic is caused by a single person that fails to do to do the needful. Just glide as we go along. Don't drive too fast and then stop immediately, and then you cause people now to stop immediately because they are afraid of knocking you, and it's a Friday, and then we end up slowing each other. So we just need to move, you see, so that we get places. Come already 5 minutes late. For what good reason? There's movement, there's nothing happening, nothing. And then people just, it is a Friday after all. Let's just go home safely, you know what I mean? So everybody, this is the visuals of Leeds as we go along. It's unfortunate that the pictures that I wanted to have, the vision that I wanted to have, are deterred by the way the sky is today. You were supposed to see the buildings of the Leeds buildings in the CBD just there on the corner. And now, unfortunately, I don't know if you see anything. Stop again. So I'm taking M1 London Wakefield, and then Manchester Howe. No, that's M62 for you. I'm not doing that. It will take most of my time, which is very, very, very unnecessary. I don't want that. I need to have an hour plus to go home tonight. And this lady in front of me in the Z4, she's just... keeps on removing her hands on the steering, from the steering. I don't know why. And when she looks somewhere else, then she's way left behind. So let's just get going together. Let's see what happens as we go. Okay. Maybe because it's a beautiful car, you know. It's a beautiful car, so some people drive like that. Oh, it's new. Yeah, but most people, when they get new cars, and sometimes that's how they drive. They try to keep the big space, some distance between them and others. Oh, they're almost to the famous junction, 3 miles to go. This junction, I love it. This one, M62, M1, right. This one, the way they crafted it, and A61, A631 that goes to Leeds. The way they created this one, M1 down, and then there's M25 meeting M1. Oh, that one is also, they really created that one beautifully. They created that one beautifully. So it's also one junction that I love. And then the other one is at Heathrow, where M4 meets M25. There, they created a marvel. And then there's one when M25 departs from M20, going to Folkestone, Dover down there. Oh, I love those places. And there's another one just after Dartford Crossing, Dartford Crossing, or even when M11 meets M25. You see. And then also where else? Come on, why are you coming the other side now? So all those places, I love them. So be with me. Let's go see this one. When you're not driving but you're watching it, you realize how beautiful it is. But when you are driving yourself, I think you would not see much. You see, you don't see much. But be with me, Okay, yeah, so we are now, the road is now a little bit open. Some have departed to Leeds, and some also gone to, what is it, Castle Square. It's a beautiful day, you know, on Friday. Please don't just come by and pass. Please just hit subscribe button, please, so that we can grow this thing. We want this thing to grow, this channel to grow. So this is where the construction ends. I think they are going to let these shrubs there, and then we can be on our way. Right, now I need to select a lane. So the one outside is not where I'm going, so I have to go inside.
Take the right lane. After 1 mile, keep right.
So I might as well take the inner one now, so that I join M1 right away and make sure that when the filters go out and stuff, I'm on my way. So to Sheffield, they're saying it's 29 miles. So this is where I'm going. So I need to hit 29 miles, 28 minutes, which means there's no traffic. But for me, I might take as much as 32, right? Since I'm driving a wagon, I'm not driving at 70 miles an hour. 32 around there, or 34. So already I've selected my lane, which is very important when you're driving a wagon, because you see now they are going out now. You see, they are now only going out, and you're supposed to be coming in. That becomes a problem. And on a Friday,
take the 3 right lanes, then after 700 yards, keep right.
Okay, keep the 3 right lanes and then keep right. So I'm the one being told to go straight, basically. Right, there we go. There we go.
Keep right.
So now, let me give a simple explanation here. Unfortunately, I don't know if you see, but those ones going out, some are going to Howe, Pontefract, and then that direction, Doncaster. And then the other ones here, they're actually going, the second one, they're going to Manchester.
Please follow the route for 18 miles.
They'll go under me to Manchester. There's a mini tunnel, just a mini tunnel, which I love. I could have gone to Manchester, but the time does not allow, because this time there will be traffic. I can't take that risk. And then now, there are 3 layers. So I'm on top of one level, right? And ahead of me, there's another level and another level. So how many levels here? Just count for me. This one they did it, this one, I'm telling you. So there's one under me that go on that side. And then this one, right? This is higher, right? And on top of it, there's another one. And then there's this one also. And then this one, you can see, is even higher. It's just beautiful, man, you know. Beautiful. Beautiful construction, beautiful engineering there. I love it. And then from there, we surrender to the Howlands and other people, Manchurians, the M62. We surrender to them to keep it safe as they are going that side, hoping everyone going that side will get home safe. And now we're going down to Sheffield. But before Sheffield, we will deal with Wakefield first, all right? We deal with Wakefield, and then from Wakefield, we go to Barnsley. And then after Barnsley, then we talk of the Great Sheffield. Oh, I say the Great because I use that route a lot. It keeps me safe. It has done a lot of work in making sure that I go and come back safe using that route. I'm also going to give a small lecture on a certain road I'm going to use. Because there's a sign that says 7.5 prohibited, right? But it also gives a timeline. So just for new drivers or people that would want to drive AGVs, I just want you to know there are certain places that they say AGVs should not drive here, right? But you can drive on conditions. Number 1, for loading, right? You can go through because you want to go load, but you ordinarily shouldn't drive there. That's number 1. Number 2, for access. If ever that's the only route to where you are going, but you shouldn't be there, you can as well pass there. Right, that's number 2. And then number 3, other way of the other reason why you can drive where the weight limits are, it is when you can drive there at certain times. So the one we're going to pass is for certain times. You can't drive there after 7 p.m. and before 7 a.m. You are not allowed there, because apparently old people stay there, school kids stay there, and they're trying to make that place safe for such. I think people do walk around at night, that place. I think so. That's what I'm thinking. And then there are also places like this one now is very special. You should never, like when you're crossing a bridge and then they tell you the bridge limit is 18 tons, or the bridge limit is they say maximum gross weight, MGW, maybe 5 tons or 3T or whatever. And you know already, my truck is empty, 16 tons. I should never go there. Or if I'm passing a bridge because I'm now empty and the limit is 18 tons, then I can possibly pass there. But now, always, I remember when I was passing my license, always make sure those sides, those are the most important sides. And the bridge side, that one, never try it. I tell you, you'll be in trouble. Never try a bridge that is of low height and you just pass through. I tell you, they will handcuff you. They will cuff you. I tell you that. That's something you should never do. So, on this route, as I drive all the time, those are the things that I learned. Okay, I think I should get inside here, just to let the ones filtering out, to give them a chance. Good afternoon. If you, for some reason, the first time coming, please just subscribe and don't be left out as we broadcast on the roads every day on these places that we show you. I think we are safe now. Let's go back to our lane. You see, so this is Dewsbury on the side and Wakefield on the other side, which is left being Wakefield, Dewsbury being on the right. So Dewsbury, Huddersfield, Wolfmith, and another place, yeah, not Bradford, it's across M62. These are the same places, so you just go one direction there. So let's keep going together. So I'm left with 1 hour and 27 minutes, which is very impressive because I started this journey when I was saying 5 hours 46. So since morning now I've driven a time of what's that? I've driven what's that called? 3 hours. Oh, actually 4 hours. 4 hours, 20 minutes. Since morning, yes. Oh, that's beautiful. That's impressive, actually. Very, very impressive. So let's just get on. Let's get on together. Right, that's another one. Now I have to drive in again because there's an exit lane that is going, all of it exit, and then it is cancelled once it goes out. So I have to go in, and the Lexus is kind of smoky. I don't know what happened with it. We're always told that if a diesel car is smoking, it is injectors, or there's no, is it compression, whatever, but it is to do with chambers, inside the chamber. So it's 49 miles left. Just like the live, you know? Just click like, click subscribe. So that when I come back again, you know I'm back. So for the weekend, I might have to broadcast at home. I want to talk about a few issues that is to do with driving, basically, and encourage a few people to want to drive if maybe they are scared or they are guessing themselves to be capable. We just talk about it so that people can know, okay, how does it really work? What does it entail? What kind of driving am I doing? What's going on a day to day? How do I go workplaces and which place do I go and come back? How long does it take for me before I come back home? And possibly I might let you in on the salaries. So, so we must be communicating and engaging if ever I must talk about that. And the beauty of driving, what is it? Is it about the new trucks? Is it the money? Is it the independence? Is it the idea of not being supervised directly? Is it the idea of being away from office politics? Or what? What is it? So we are going to talk about that. We'll delve into all that tomorrow. And we also talk about issues relating to what kind of companies are when you choose a company to work for, which one do you think is better, or which one do you think works well for you, or anything? You see, so we are going to talk about that on my live streaming tomorrow or Sunday, but tomorrow I think it should be good. And then we also discuss issues about life after trucking. I think we should talk about that. If you're a truck driver, how long should you drive, and what must you achieve in the process, and when should you stop? Is driving a job that you can do after 8 years or 75? Should you be driving? If yes, okay, why? If not, what are the conditions? What are we talking about? We are going to deal with that tomorrow when I stream from home, when I will just sit and we talk about that. Because it is very good to understand that in as much as other jobs people prepare for pension, it is natural, it is well structured in that way, but maybe for drivers, other people don't. It is maybe some companies say you have to pay your own taxes. Like I hear people from America, they work, and then when they time to clear, to file their taxes, they do it themselves. Is it a good idea? Is it good that you get all the money and then you file taxes after some time? That you get all the money that you're supposed to be taxed and everything during the month, and then you are with it and use. Then come the time, then you must file the tax alone. Is it a good idea? So we will discuss all such issues tomorrow when I stream live. So please subscribe so that when I start talking about those things, you can give a contribution and we can discuss all those matters together. You know what I mean? And it also helps to grow the channel. This information I'm talking about is needed by many people. Some people don't even know the platform, where to get such information, what to do. So let's discuss all these matters tomorrow. Don't be in a hurry. You just be there 10-15 minutes. It's fine. And then you can give your input about the matter and what you think. You see, we are talking issues retirement. We're talking issues the need to be a driver. Why should you be a driver? What is the advantage? What is it that you gain from being a truck driver? Besides seeing all these places I'm showing you now, what is it that I'm gaining? It is experience for what exactly? So for example, it helps me to understand the cultures of certain places and how they look like and which places to be if ever I'm to look for a place of my retirement as a home. Where would I stay? You see, it helps me in that regard. That's number one. Number two, I'm also happy to be someone who do towering. You're on tour whilst you're being paid. Of course you are delivering, but I'm coming from Dunbar right now, Scotland. I'm coming from Glasgow. I was there today. I saw how it was. I experienced Berwick, I experienced Alnwick, I experienced Newcastle, Durham. I took a break in Durham, you know what I mean? So all those things are perks of driving. Okay, so we want to talk about when people retire, when should they retire from driving? Okay, how to empower themselves so that when that time comes, they are not going to be... So there's an interesting thing in Sheffield, right? We drive on trams route at the same time, simultaneously. Trams and us, we do drive together. which is just crazy. Welcome on Friday. There we go. Thank you very much. So welcome to Sheffield. Yes. Well, unfortunately, I won't go to this football arena. I'm not passing there, but I'm going via. So this is everybody. This is Sheffield from Newcastle. I mean, from Scotland this morning, specifically Dunbar to Sheffield right now. Took a break at Dunbar. I started in Newcastle, went to Newcastle, started Newcastle, from Newcastle to Dunbar. I took a break, 15 minutes break, drove back to Newcastle, to Durham, took 30 minutes break, and then from there completed my break for my first leg. Then from there, flat out, I've driven 2 hours, what? Do the maths there. I'm left 2 hours 14, and I need 1 hour 7. So do the maths on what will be left of me to get home. Unfortunately, I might not get home tonight because of this truck being on service. I've driven 7.2 miles now, 7,200 miles, and I'm loving it. So it's just beautiful. It drives very smooth, very smooth. On this one, Volvo did it. They outdid themselves. This is a beautiful truck as well. Without mirrors, just cameras on the side. You see, it's beautiful. I love it. So we are going to Sheffield. I would go into town, Sheffield, but the problem is there's so much traffic that I would leave there after a very long time. So the best way of doing it is to connect a 6:30 going out in the next next one. Next 200 yards, 300 yards, I think. Yeah, next 300 yards.
After 900 yards, keep left.
Just comment on what you see, comment on what you think, comment on my driving, comment on my descriptions. Just comment on something so that when I get to my destination, I will have something to talk about or to look, so that we can improve this
Take
line.
the left lane, then, after 400 yards, keep left.
So it's no longer being a channel, it's becoming a show, talk show on the drive. So I want to make it be bigger and be
Keep
a talk
left.
show. So I'm told to keep left here. But the problem is the left lane is the people that are going to MA57. So
Take the second
always
exit.
drive their own way there. So let me keep the inner one, because the inner one is going where I am going. Most of those cars there, they are going to my direction. You see already, I'm already in. Off we go.
Take the left lane, then, after 500 yards, at the roundabout, take the first exit.
Okay, so first exit. Same order.
Take the first exit.
Oh, yes. What a day. What a day. Thank you for joining me. It is Friday, where we are kicking the worst to the last, where we are going to finish the week, where we're going to take the last load of the week and take it home with, and go rest with it, and then we resume on Monday. It is a very beautiful day indeed. Very beautiful day. So I don't know if they were supposed to put robots here or what they were supposed to do, because this place, in most cases, there's always an accident here, because we are going in, at the same time we must be watchful of the other ones coming from the right. So it's always a problem here. I've noticed accidents happening because people are becoming impatient, and then an accident happens. So I think they were supposed to put robots, or I don't know. That's the only way, robots. Yes. I need to keep myself distance, but this one is, when he balances the clutch, he's also going backwards. So we should be going now. It's going to be safe with 3 cars, but the other. Okay, now we can go. Okay, she's also thinking she's faster. Let's go together then. I always used the outer lane, the robot, but to enter there, but they always had a problem with people failing to negotiate the curve, and I end up having to stop and then cause havoc for the ones coming, because now the problem being that you end up having to avoid the street furniture, the robots, the signs and everything. And at the same moment when you're trying to do that, there's also the one that is coming there, they're trying to run away from. So I realized the best way of doing it is be on the inside, because when you're on the inside, then you have enough room to turn, and then be just watchful of one person, the one behind you. That's all. So that's what I realized. So this is Sheffield, guys. We are in Sheffield, and not in the inner city, but on the other side of Sheffield, Woodgrove Avenues and the Viking Lee and all those places. Because if I am to go with the wagon in the end center at this moment when there's no need really, I'll be stuck in traffic. And for some reason, most of the motorists, they feel like a truck should not be ahead of them, so they try to make sure that it is difficult to drive. So just avoid it, just go on the outside. So just keep pushing and then see what happens. Oh, yes. There we go.